The relationship we had with the Americans. These guys weren't wrong. They want us to be the 51st state.
Here's what you need to know in regards to the election that's coming up. I'm David Craig. This is Citizen Election Watch. First and foremost, there was an open letter signed by and written by 2 RCMP officers. We've heard concerns about China interference. I know Donald Trump has touched on this. We've heard a lot. We've even talked about Chinese interference in Canada, their influence in Canada. Well, the RCMP officers have identified 9 current or former Liberal cabinet members that have been apparently compromised. They range from Melanie Joly, you know that name, Chrystia Freeland, Marco Mendoncino, David McGuinty, Dominic LeBlanc. There is many of them here. Go check it out. Find out for yourselves what you think on that. That's important. It's obviously a concern. Second thing that we want to chat about, the polls. What's going on with the polls? So many people are happy with the polls when their party seems to be in the lead, but all of a sudden their party drops behind or they lose momentum. The polls are wrong. No one can trust the polls. Let's be serious. Let's remember what the polls represent. They represent small sample sizes across the country that give us a little bit of an indicator. It's an indicator at best. The best poll we'll ever get is April 28th to find out how people actually vote. Conservatives have made up some ground over the weekend. They very well may make up more ground after the debates this week. It'll be interesting. I think there'll be fireworks at that one, so stay tuned for watching for that. The debates will be a big part. Speaking of debates, we also, I just personally think the Green Party should not be a part of the debate. If the PPC is not there, the Green Party should not be there. They don't meet the criteria, plain and simple. Hey, I want you to watch this clip real quick.
The relationship we had with the Americans. These guys weren't wrong. They want us to be the 51st state. They want to break us. They want to break us so they can own us. They want our resources. They want our water. They want our land. They want our country. And what do we say? You don't have to die. You don't have to die. Never. Never.
There has been this idea that is being driven into Canadians. I think it's fear-mongering. I think it's a misrepresentation. I also think it's a distraction from our real issues. US wants to take us over. They want to separate us. They want to destroy us. They want our resources. All of this to bring together Canadian unity. And you've seen it work across the country. You're seeing signs in stores saying, made by Canada, in Canada, we are Canada strong. Not today, Canada, all those type of things. The thing that we need to remember, and I hope that all of us as Canadians can realize, is that the real threat is not down south of America, who's been a longtime friend and ally. The real threat that we have is we have to look within. What have we done to get us to this place where our country is vulnerable, economically vulnerable, our healthcare is vulnerable, our education is vulnerable, we don't have new money flowing into this country. All of these issues, we have to be able to look within, and once we finally look within, we can then actually look and say, these are the solutions we need to, guess what? Change course. I hope that as Canadians, we don't fall for distraction techniques like this, because this is something that's been working, but really if we want to see a different result, we have to do something different from what's been done from the past. I'm David Craig, and this is Citizen Election Watch.